So, I recently broke up with a girl, and it's always a rough situation. And I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. I've been having some regret about it because you always wonder like, if I had continued that, where would I be right now? And then you see them out in public, especially in a school this size. You see them all over the place, and you just kind of see them with other people, and you're like, oh, that kind of stings. And then the sting makes you wonder, like, should you have kept this going? And I suppose it's not good to reflect on things, but not in that way, not filled with regret. But
So you use the word regret a lot. Why do you think, or could you further explain the regret and where it's stemming from, you think, like where the source of it is?
yeah, it's probably from, I don't know if I know a source, but it's definitely got to do with like the choices that I've made, and sometimes they're not always the greatest. Like every single semester here, I like put all my work off till the end, and then I regret that instantly. And it's like that's kind of a good indication of how I've lived my whole life. Like I just kind of put things off until it's final to do it right then and there. So like when it transfers over to relationships, I think that if any speed bump comes along, I just like end it right then and there, and it makes me like, I don't know, it makes me wonder that if I worked through that with them, like how would it have gone?
Mm-hmm.
It's part of like what we talked about last session, the comparisons, like my life now versus my life then.
I think that's a fair comparison. I mean, you're always going to kind of think about the what ifs, but I feel like it's more of like what could have been. Like, what if we didn't break up? Like, where would we be right now?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, as of right now, you just maybe got to move on. Like.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's an important step, and it takes a while.
Yeah, it's normal to feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, most people probably who break up are gonna feel that way.
Yeah.
And you just gotta trust it.
I think that was probably a solid minute and a half.
Yeah.
That was out.
There's not more to go right there.
I figured